Another way to save money is to shop smarter, of course. So here with some great tips on how to get out of the retail trap, stylist Janice Meredith. Janice, we got to talk about Instagram. Now, you're not a big Instagram buyer, but I am. I'll scroll through with my daughter and we'll see stuff. It was not on a list of anything I thought I wanted, and there I am purchasing it because it's so easy. So we need to talk about what's happening right now with people being targeted by certain brands.
Yes.
And how we can just stop impulse buying.
Exactly. So remember, our parents, the worst thing for our parents when they're at the grocery store is that lost leader of what got you into the grocery store, and then when you're in the aisle and the last aisle for the checkout, you got like the chips or the magazine. That was their worst thing.
That's right.
We have nothing. That is nothing on what we have.
Yeah.
It is so just targeted and structured to hit us. We can't get away from it.
Okay.
Right? So it's social media. It's all over. You're following it in your feed. You have to understand that when you're looking at something, there is so much behind the scenes. So not only is it what you search, that all of the algorithms are going to go pull everything that you've been searching, similar accounts, similar products, and then they're going to feed it to you. And it's going to be in your Explorer page. It's going to come up. It's going to come up in ads. So sometimes you notice if you searched, a speaker, a water speaker, all of a sudden, like every 10th ad is a water speaker.
Right.
Then all of a sudden in your Google, it's a banner ad, and down the side, you can't get away.
Right.
So you have to be. It's promoting us to overspend, and with Apple Pay, you look at something, you touch the screen of it, ding! There's no time to process.
Right.
It is done, exactly. We have to be more conscious about it.
Totally, but it's so exciting when you see them
but that's the problem, right? They're preparing. So you have all of the chemicals launching in your brain by one button, and then what happens? Boom! You have to retrain your brain on that.
That's right.
You have to be very conscious.
You got to rack it back a bit. You also have some stats about millennials, because what's happening is you're seeing the way people are living their lives, and you're thinking, well, I want that.
I know. The fear of missing out. I want to be a part of that. Yes. So 50%, 57% of millennials say they're spending money they hadn't planned on it. Yeah. And that is bad. Yeah. It is actually an expenditure in their balance sheet, like rent or student loans. That's bad, right? Because how can you, there's no planning. There's going to be some drastic negative effects on their future of their financial planning if it doesn't happen, if it's not incorporated.
Absolutely.
Nearly 90% of all millennials who responded to this survey say that social media creates a tendency to compare their own wealth and lifestyle to others. 90%. 90%. That is
It's
wrong.
what it does.
Yes.
Yeah, it's absolutely what it does. That's why people say, they're having mental health issues, because people are tapping into this keeping up with the Joneses, but like on steroids. Yes. Right? Because you're seeing everything that everyone has all the time.
It is the top 1% living the top 1% best of their life. Yes. And that is not, it's the 1%. Yes. That is not us.
It's also not indicative of reality.
No, no, no.
Right?
Absolutely.
Because this is like a snapshot of a moment where, things could change drastically the next moment, but you're buying into it, right?
Yes. And we're being, again, that whole targeted thing. So there's ways to curb your influence. Yes. First off, don't go to the mall. If you need to stop spending, don't go to the mall. Yes. Don't see these things like all flashing that you want to buy, because then you come home and you want to buy it. Yes. Okay. To resist, we need to create a shopping list. So this is actually all of the pieces that I'm going to buy this spring. Okay. That is it. So
this is what's on your list?
Yeah. So the shows happen 6 months in advance. I watch the shows. I see what's happening.
Like
I see how the fashion shows. Yeah. I see what distills down to the street influencers. Yeah. I don't pick every trend. I feel like what can integrate nicely with my closet that I can get a lot of wear out. And then I make my list, and then I slowly find it. Okay. It doesn't have to be so like impulse. There's no impulse shopping for me, to be honest.
So you know that you're going to get like a high-waisted
denim jean.
Denim jean.
Yes. Levi's ribcage. This is actually all you need. They're like under $100.
All right. And so this is what I was asking you. Like, so when you walk into a store and they don't have the high-waisted denim flare, but they have a nice skinny jean, you say no.
Because I have my skinny jean from last year. Okay. And the year before, and probably the year before.
Okay. Yes. I need to learn from you.
Yes. Like, we don't need to pick up everything every time.
Right.
So
just what you want.
Yeah. So also what I do is, this is my core, and then what I do is I build like a nice to have list, like these things that are outside my comfort zone, a little bit more unique.
Okay.
I register with the store online and I heart all of these pieces that I like.
Yeah.
And so once they're in there, you know you're going to get emails that say, hey, you forgot something in your cart, or hey, hey, hey. And I just wait when there's a sale, when it says, hey, 15% off today, or you know, mark down additional 40 off. I pop in. Every piece that I know I want to buy, I have a benchmark of what I'm going to pay for it.
Got it.
And I wait for it to come down to that. So these are some great pieces that I'm looking for at.
Yeah.
And when they come, when again, a unique designer dress is like $140, I'm like, okay, I'm ready for that. I will buy it. If it doesn't, too bad.
Not getting it.
Because it's not getting it. Some other quick tips, remove your pay from your phone, right? Just like that removes a huge thing already.
Can't do it, right?
No, absolutely.
Yeah,
there's some other things. We're going to put it all online, all of the tips, because there's so many. I have so much to say.
It's so good. It's like racking back and getting impulse control, just like we do with our puppies when we're training them, right? Do that with yourself.
Yeah.